It was the first day of the Bengali year. Many women devotees arrived. They saluted Sri Ramakrishna and the Holy Mother. Among them were the wives of Balaram and Manomohan and the Brahmani of Bagh Bazar. Several of them had brought their children along. Some of the women offered flowers at the master's feet. 2 young girls, 9 or 10 years of age, sang a few songs. First they sang, "We mourn for rest, alas, but rest can never find. We know not whence we come, nor where we float away. Time and again we tread this round of smiles and tears. In vain we pine to know whither our pathway leads, and why we play this empty play." Then, "There comes Radha, and there see your Krishna, with arching eyes and the flute at his lips." And finally, "O tongue, always repeat the name of Mother Durga. Who but your Mother Durga will save you in distress?" Sri Ramakrishna said by a sign, "That's good. They are singing of the Divine Mother." The Brahmani of Bagh Bazar had the nature of a child. Sri Ramakrishna told Rakhal by a sign to ask her to sing. The devotees smiled as the Brahmani sang. "O Hori, I shall sport with you today, for I have found you alone in the Nidhu wood." The women devotees went downstairs. It was afternoon. M and a few other devotees were seated near the master. Narendra came in. He looked, as the master used to say, like an unsheathed sword. Narendra sat down near the master and within his hearing expressed his utter annoyance with women. He told the devotees what an obstacle women were in the path of God realization. Sri Ramakrishna made no response. He listened to Narendra. Narendra said again, "I want peace. I do not care even for God." Sri Ramakrishna looked at him intently without uttering a word. Now and then Narendra chanted, "Brahman is truth, knowledge, and infinite." It was 8 o'clock in the evening. Sri Ramakrishna sat on his bed. A few devotees sat on the floor in front of him. Surendra arrived from his office. He carried in his hands 4 oranges and 2 garlands of flowers. Now he looked at the master and now at the devotees. He unburdened his heart to Sri Ramakrishna Surendra, looking at M and the others. I have come after finishing my office work. I thought, what is the good of standing on two boats at the same time? So, I finished my duties first and then came here. Today is the first day of the year. It is also Tuesday, an auspicious day to worship the Divine Mother. But I didn't go to Kalighat. I said to myself, it will be enough if I see him who is Kali herself and who has rightly understood Kali. Sri Ramakrishna smiled. Surendra, it is said that a man should bring fruit and flowers when visiting his guru or a holy man. So I have brought these. To the master, I am spending all this money for you. God alone knows my heart. Some people feel grieved to give away a penny, and there are people who spend 1,000 rupees without feeling any hesitation. God sees the inner love of a devotee and accepts his offering. Sri Ramakrishna said to Surendra by a nod that he was right. Surendra, I couldn't come here yesterday. It was the last day of the year. But I decorated your picture with flowers. Sri Ramakrishna said to M by a sign. Ah, what devotion! Surendra, as I was coming here, I brought these two garlands for 4 annas. Almost all the devotees took their leave. The master asked M to stroke his legs and fan him.